Hey, look, I was gonna do a whole bit where I was gonna do this candy cane and put it on the wall like that, but it didn't work out because guess what? Christmas is over. Enjoy the video.
The next generation consoles have finally arrived with the release of the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. And of course, like a true gamer,
I could only afford one.
the latest PlayStation console. New design, new name, new logo. Someone got paid to make this?
So the PS5 is looking like a pretty good console. I mean, it looked like something promising with so much potential.
Oh! Hey there! MegaMasterXY, right?
Yeah. Wait, you're Phil Fantastic, right? What are you doing here?
Ask your buddy. He's the one that called me here.
My buddy? Wow, I'm actually impressed. Wow, you actually did a good thing. You redeemed yourself basically from last week.
Wait, last video, what are you talking about?
You know, the ending to the Switch Awards?
Look, I'll be honest, I think Ultra Sun Ultra Moon deserved the award.
How could you say that? It's not even a 2020 game.
Look, I don't want to cause any drama. That's not why I'm here. Actually, I'm not here at all. This is a green screen. Look at it. I'm in my studio. Let's talk about the PS5.
The PS5 was released on November 12, 2020 for the US and Japan, followed by everywhere else the week after. It was an exciting time with all the news we were hearing about these consoles, from the hardware itself to the exclusives that would be arriving. There was just one tiny problem.
Oh, the launch was a mess.
I was lucky enough to get one when a friend of mine sent me a link to Amazon the second it was posted, back when the pre-orders went up in September. I can understand Sony having a hard time keeping up with demand while they try to operate their company safely during a pandemic and dealing with any bottlenecks they are getting from suppliers. However, the real villains in this story aren't the retailers or the suppliers, it's the scalpers.
Oh, don't get me started on scalpers. Scalpers have been very busy since early this year when people thought toilet paper was the new gold. And they are at it again, taking advantage of the console shortage to sell them for triple the price. $1,700 for a PS5? I'd actually rather pay my rent. Trying to get a PS5 is a horror show in itself, and I understand. All my friends say the same thing, unable to get a PS5, so you know, I understand them breaking their Nintendo Switch. Who wouldn't?
So you managed to get a PS5 either at retail price or by selling off a kidney to get it from a scalper. Now it's time to just have some fun and play some games, right? Wrong! My games crash quite often. It isn't really any one particular game that's causing the crashes, but I will say that Cyberpunk 2077 averages about 1 crash per hour.
Excuse me.
What? Are you kidding me? And Demon's Souls gave me some issues as well. Demon's Souls does save often and loads extremely fast, so it's not a big deal to jump back in. I'm hoping for a more stable OS to come in an update soon.
But beyond all that, we had the minor manufacturer issues like coil whine and noisy fans, which only a select few really had problems with. When it comes to getting a console at launch, no matter what console you get, there will always be problems that arise. It's just part of the price of getting a brand new shiny console on the first day, but it's probably much worse this year because of the pandemic. But enough of that, let's get into the actual console itself. Right from the startup, we are introduced to a brand new user interface, and it's lovely.
I think this is the best PlayStation UI yet. It's very easy to use. I like how the settings are nested, and finding an option in the menu is a lot more intuitive. Also, searching the store by typing on the keypad on screen is a much better experience than spelling it out letter by letter like they did in previous iterations of the PlayStation Store.
One of the big selling points for the PS5 was the fact that it's actually backwards compatible with the PS4. For years, Microsoft have focused their efforts on making backwards compatibility a strong feature for their consoles in comparison to Sony focusing on not giving a damn. But that finally changed, and it's actually pretty good. Almost every single PS4 game is playable on the PS5, like Persona 5 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And with buying the PlayStation Plus subscription, you actually get access to a collection of PS4 games you can download and play for free on the spot.
And I've been playing some of them. I finished up The Last of Us Remastered and have been playing some Persona 5. Other PS4 games I've been enjoying on the PS5 are FIFA 21, which does have an upgrade now for a PS5 version. I've been playing The Last of Us Part 2 and Cyberpunk 2077.
Now, it's not a console launch without some new launch titles. Now, if you're expecting some real game-changing exclusives that really stamp the next generation, you might want to slow down there.
Most of the launch games on PS5 are also on PS4. I think Demon's Souls would run fine on PS4, but Sony wanted an exclusive for PS5. Other than load times, the experience of playing these next-gen games isn't breaking my brain with the leap in tech. Historically, we don't see a console using all of its potential until a few years in, so I think we're gonna have to wait for that holy shit moment. The graphical fidelity of the exclusives is definitely something to be marveled at. It would take a very powerful PC that costs significantly more than the PS5 does to generate those types of results. Being able to choose between quality and performance modes is a great feature that I'm glad carried over from the PS4 Pro. I personally go with performance, as I think higher frame rate is king, and high resolutions and physics-based lighting engines don't really register as much for me.
However, if you were to ask me what makes the PlayStation 5 a truly next-generation experience, I would point in the direction of the DualSense controller. This controller is incredible with features like haptic feedback and my personal favorite, adaptive triggers. It's just so amazing how when you push down on the trigger buttons, it really feels like you're pulling the trigger on a weapon. Though I can't say I like it in FIFA. But these features and the controller itself just add so much more to the gameplay experience. Overall, the PS5 is a truly wonderful console that I enjoy playing on. All the features they included in this console were wonderful, whether it was the new UI, the solid graphics, or just the ability to play PS4 games on here.
If you are dying to play Demon's Souls, I say wait. The console is buggy and crashes a lot, and most games are available on PS4 still. Let the hype die down a bit, and hopefully scalping will be less frequent. And in 2021, when businesses start to ramp up again, Sony will be able to meet the demand.
Maybe while you wait, you can play something in your backlog. Speaking of, Brian, The Last of Us 2 is calling my name. Do you need anything else from me?
Yeah, I think we're good to go. Thanks.
Sweet, happy to help. Good luck everybody getting a PS5 and have a happy holiday. Lightning bolt!
That guy really likes lightning.